This election, there's a third choice for Prime Minister, Clive Frederick Palmer. A man with a new plan for government.
We need to elect people to government to take control of the government, who are not controlled by the government.
But how will Clive run this government not governed by government?
There was a man once who had ideas just like our Clive Palmer.
Steven Spielberg? Miley Cyrus?
Shouted the words, "I have a dream."
Oh, Martin Luther King.
You know what? Clive has a dream too, but it's full of ideas. It's a full, amazing ideas.
His first full amazing idea? Join a man with no idea.
I know, and I hope you know it too.
But the negotiations hit a sour note.
We've found the place to go.
And their coalition fell over.
As for an alliance with the Katter Party, Mr Palmer's all but ruled that out, saying there are big policy differences. For example, he says he doesn't support shooting snakes in the backyard.
I just don't know who to vote for. But nothing could stop the Palmer juggernaut.
I will be the Prime Minister of this country.
Because you don't get elected based on polls.
It's not a question whether we're on the ballot paper.
But based on
3 million hits on our website demonstrate. 3.2 million hits on our website. We've had 7 million hits. They've blown up the website.
Are you worried that you might be topped by Grumpy Cat in this election? Because he's had 12 million hits on his YouTube channel.
Bob Kenner came up to me and says, Clive, you know, everywhere I go across this country, people want to have their photo taken with me. Means that a lot of people want to vote for us. And so you should come on board, Clive, and we can do it together. And I said, well, Bob, my daughter just went to Disneyland and she wanted a photo taken with Mickey Mouse, but I don't think she'd vote for him.
Which is a far better way of making the same point we were. But for Clive, the election is all about policy.
All this policy discussion is a waste of time.
Not that policy, this policy.
Barbecue sauce in 9 out of 7 cases gets you more votes than sour cream.
Which is why in 9 out of 7 cases, Clive has left his policy to the big hitters.
Hello, I'm Glenn Lazarus. It's time to tackle the issues with common sense solutions. Support me in the Senate.
Do you have common sense solutions costed?
We do.
So you're going to increase old age pension by 20%. There's an extra $80 billion for health, $20 billion for education, and you're going to reduce tax rates by 15%.
That's correct.
There seems to be a bit of a difficult juggle.
Well,
Where's the extra money?
Well, it does because you haven't made $1 billion in your life and you can't understand it.
No, I haven't.
And not many people do. But you could follow what President Obama's done in the United States.
Yeah, copy that President Obama guy. Great idea. Clive is also worried about the end of the mining boom.
The end of the mining boom.
Sorry, I mean the mining broom.
The end of the mining boom.
Do you think that when the miming boom does give up, that it will be replaced by other forms of miming, like, you know, the glass wall or the walking against the wind, that kind of stuff?
Well, we've been walking against the wind for a long time in Australia, haven't we, you know?
But nothing emphasises the Palmer United Party's unique approach to policy than the issue of gay marriage, which Clive will put to a conscious vote.
How conscious would people have to be? Will you be having any unconscious votes during this election?
I'm the leader of the party, and I don't say what I think about any of these social issues because I don't want to restrict people from exercising their conscious vote.
Clive is so concerned about influencing his candidates that he prefers to not even know who they are.
What about the candidate for this federal seat of Lyme? Who is the candidate?
Well, he lives in Lyme and he's been there for a long time.
What's his name again, I'm sorry?
Well, look, I'm not going to be quizzed by you on rubbish. Bye-bye.
Mr Palmer.
Today we've announced the first candidate in Victoria standing for the Palmer United Party. And that's Chris Kennedy. Jason Kennedy.
But Clive is running to bring Australians together on the things we all agree about. And he has one final pitch to ensure he gets elected Prime Minister.
Well, I don't know whether I could do that. It'd be Prime Minister, my wife would probably shoot me.
Let's just hope he's right.